Today I'm asking myself what it means to hike 950 kilometers. What lessons have I learned? What things has the trail shown me? Who am I now compared to when I started? These are questions I don't fully have the answers for yet. What I can say with certainty is this trail and this journey has changed me. The person I am today is different than the person I was when I started. It's day 40 today. We just had an amazing breakfast with oat milk lattes and smoothies. All the things I've been craving. And we're leaving Jasper. We have to walk on the highway for like 20K and then we'll be back in the trail. So it's the start of our final leg and I'm feeling really bummed about it. We've been walking on the highway for close to 20 kilometers and it's been hard to hold a conversation. So it's kind of hard to distract ourselves from the pain of walking on pavement. How you feeling, Brian?
I like hiking on the trail. And the road was kind of just, I'm glad it's over.
Today's a bit of a tougher day physically. I find first day back after a rest day, it's hard to get back in the rhythm. We just had my second grizzly encounter, Brian's first on the trail. It was 2 meters maybe in front of me on the trail when we rounded the corner, and it slowly jogged off the trail into the forest but didn't go far. So we backed up slowly. I pulled the bear spray out. Brian held the bear spray. Backed up far enough that felt comfortable, and then I deployed a bear banger using this little pen. And this is the banger at the top. You shoot the pen down and it sounds like a gunshot or a flare. And the bear ran off. And now Brian's yelling out every 10 steps to alert the bear of our presence, so it always knows well before we arrive that we're going to be there. It's day 41. We did 36 kilometers yesterday, so we only have 25 today, which is going to be really nice. We were making really slow time this morning, trying to dodge the mud, when we eventually realized in order to get the 25 kilometers done today that we need to get done, we just have to go right through the mud.
Though the wind is very cold, you hold me try to melt my soul. Makes it harder to say goodbye. Your whirling hair and tender eyes makes me feel as cold as ice. Anyway, I say goodbye.
Not super difficult, but more difficult route finding. There's no trail really, so it's really slowing us down. And it's hard on these days when you look at the map and you realize you're not moving very quickly, it's hard to keep your morale up. It's hard to keep wanting to push when you don't feel like you're going very fast. Overall, just a bit of a sufferfest. Back there, I sunk to my knee in mud and I couldn't pull my foot out. Brian had to take my backpack so I could wiggle my foot out. That's the sort of day it's been. And every time we've stopped to take a break from trudging through the mud, we've been absolutely harassed by the bugs. So yeah, overall, it's just been a bit of a dreary day. I know that I'm dragging a little bit because I'm not feeling ready for the hike to be done. Oh, I'm reflecting on today, and it was actually one of the tougher days on the entire trail. Good morning, welcome to day 42. I must admit, yesterday was so tough and so muddy. I had a really hard time seeing how beautiful this place is. It's a clear sky. Look at this, look at that peak. Bathed in sunlight. The sun's about to rise on this side of me, over this peak. It's absolutely stunning. And it's just a good reminder that even on the hard days out here, it's still so incredible to be out here. And even though you can't see the views, you still get that extra magic from being out in the mountains. Brian's packing up the bedding. Here's the phone so you can listen to Taylor Swift.
Thank you.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had afforded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. Ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold.
Change of scenery from yesterday with these open trees and actually getting sun. We're okay with it. The first time we're doing this, we made coffees for lunchtime. Some days you just need a second coffee.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody who's watching can relate to that. Walking through this beautiful tall grass here, and it's quite stunning and quite mucky. Ooh. Lots of big bear prints today, so we're super noisy. We've got just over 10K to camp, so we're doing pretty well. I think this section for me has really been the section to consolidate the rest of my trip. We made it to camp, and it is way more stunning than I expected. I just came down to the lake to get water, and look at this. We're already up on our second to last day, day 43, and I'm on my way to get the food from the food cache. We've been switching off who makes the coffee in the morning, and I realized I haven't really shown you guys what we do if there's no bear bin. So here's our tie off here. Our food is up there. So here's our lovely food sacks and our pot set because it's got food on it. We've started our climb up to Moose Pass, And we busted out of the trees and we're in the alpine now. And we're both just stoked because it's so stunning. And there's a breeze. It's amazing up here. Look at that. Beautiful lakes.
She's calling me, like the rainbow. She's calling me, like the rainbow, the rainbow. She's calling me, like the rainbow, like the rainbow. She's calling me, like the rainbow, the rainbow. I can't control it. My eyes are wide
Incredible. I was just looking at this. It just hit me. I've hiked 900 kilometers to get here. And I'm so just humbled. I could hardly believe what it took for me to get to this moment, and I felt overwhelmed with love for the landscape, the trail, myself, and my partner. How's your thought processes, babe?
I'm kind of in a dreamland today. I'm just drifting through today. Eating trail mix and
I wish we had trail mix.
yeah,
Remember that smoky trail mix your mom made?
yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Had some mama and bars for breakfast. Those
Yeah.
are good. We're so hungry that we eat. When you get to the crumbs of bags, we eat that. We got to the crumbs of the crunchy lentils, which is just pure salt and vinegar flavoring. And we eat that, and we split it, and we savor it. We actually get excited about who's gonna
eat it.
who's gonna eat it, who's gonna get the extra few calories out of that. There you go.
How is that anyway?
Your half.
All of this is for me?
That's all for you. My generosity knows no bounds.
We made it to the Smoky River Ford, which is our big ford of the day. And we've been hearing about this ford for a while because apparently it can be pretty intense. We're here in the afternoon. It hasn't been sunny and it hasn't been rainy. So we're thinking it should be okay. We're at the junction. This goes to Kakwa, and that's the northern extension terminus of the Great Divide Trail. And we are gonna go this way towards Mt Robson and finish off section F. And we're only 2K from camp. We're both so ready for dinner.
Yep. And appetizers.
Don't even care what time it is. We're eating everything. We caught our first glimpse of Mt Robson and we're both absolutely blown away. It is huge. I mean, we knew how big it was, but like, it is massive looking at it here. It's just spectacular. It's our final day, my 44th day. And we're on our way to Mt Robson. And then all the way around to Mt Robson Visitor Center. We got up pretty early, thinking we might try to catch the sunrise, but it was pouring rain. So we decided against trying to catch the sunrise. but it's still looking pretty nice. This is one of the nicest coffee spots we've ever had, looking out at Berg Lake and the toe of Berg Glacier. And we're just reminiscing on the hike a little bit because we only have about 20K and then we're done. I didn't think I'd get to the point where I actually felt ready or that I actually wanted to, but I'm definitely at that point. I'm ready to finish. I'm ready to move on to the next thing.
Talking about the difference between Krysta's 900-kilometer journey and the fact that I've been tagging along for the back half, but that's still 450 kilometers. This trip has taught me that I can do big things, and now I just need to have the courage to choose to do those things on my own. Maybe I'll invite you.
That'd be nice, and I'll actually implement them. I think that's big because you always have ideas.
Yeah, I'm a big ideas guy, but I often won't follow through.
Well, folks, this is it. This is the last kilometer of the GDT thru hike. It's been a journey more rich and fulfilling than I ever imagined it could be. Anything else you want to add, Boo?
You should do it.
How does it feel to be done?
Crazy.
It's pretty surreal.
It's very surreal right
Yeah.
now. Okay. My final time taking off the pack. Honestly, I delayed it. I didn't want to take it off. We're home! From Bob and Faye.
Look, here come some hikers. You guys look like you've had a fair hike. Is this your van?